Replay's back again, another awesome video, and today we're doing video game controllers, brother. So let's get straight into this tier list review. Now, for ado, we'll start off with whatever that is. This is like a palm controller. It looks like a toaster. Is this like, is it like knobs used to crank up like, I think it's like a Pong controller. It's gotta be a Pong controller. It looks terrible. F. Now these controllers, they just look look a little irregular, but apparently they play for a very different kind of pong, I think. But either way, it's between like D tier. I don't know. Now the joystick, the Atari 6200. Now it's a classic design, but doesn't really hold up in today's standards. So C tier. Now I have no idea what these next two even are. Or they look like pure. They're like keypads. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to play a game with this thing. But I don't even know what that is. Now these basically are just like the Famicom and the NES controller. They're basically the same thing, really. There's no real difference between them. They're pretty good controllers, so I'm gonna put them in B tier. This is like the Sega Master System controller. It looks bulky as hell. It just looks like a bulky piece of machinery. I have never heard of that. I have. Okay, is this like an NES controller with a joystick to just put on the ground and play with? It's just too bulky. It's way too bulky. Honestly, I have no idea why you would even need that. Now, this looks like a pretty good controller, but I don't really see a D-pad. Was it like a motion pad? I have no idea where the D-pad on that thing is. But why wouldn't you just use a regular NES controller? You don't need this. You just don't need that one. The Sega Genesis 3-button controller. It's something, I guess. Is that the 3-button controller? Yeah, it's a 3-button controller. It's C tier. I have no idea what you even are. Or just like where you like voice commands into the mic and it just does it for you. The Power Glove sucks. Now these are basically both the same controller except one's just in Japan. But the SNES controllers are legitimately just legendary. I think it should go in S tier actually. Yeah, was it the 6-button controller? Yeah. I have no idea. Is that like this like a Genesis All Snakes controller? I have no idea what you even are. Pretty sure this is a 6-button controller. I think at least. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I don't know. Looks good. Now this looks like, honestly, this is basically the same thing as the NES controller. It's actually it's a version of the SNES controller. But I honestly have no idea. I don't know. Honestly, basically, actually, that thing is an SNES controller. It only has 2 buttons. So I'm putting an A tier. I have no idea what you even are. What is that like? Again, it has like a weird keypad and buttons. How the hell do you work this thing? Makes no sense. Okay, so this is like an SNES controller with a joystick. Okay. Basically, it looks the same. You know, honestly, I have no idea what the hell is for even for. It's like the 4 buttons are like in a straight line, which is weird to me. I don't know. C tier? Actually, I think it's like another version of the 3-button controller from Sega Genesis. Now, this is the Sega Genesis 6-button controller. I'm gonna get A tier because, you know, 6 buttons is way better than 3. Alright. The original PlayStation controller. Why would you not play without why would you not use a DualShock controller? I just don't understand it. Anyway, I'm gonna get B tier because it has no joysticks. Now the N64 controller. It's the reason why it's under the SNES because like the console for it is mostly 3D. Now the N64. What was this controller designed for? An alien? It's the 3 prongs just don't work. Everything feels nice except the goddamn joystick. Honestly, it deserves to be an F. Virtual Boy controller. Who? I don't even know anybody who even knows about the Virtual Boy. Honestly, it's just forgettable. Like C tier. Honestly, it has no joysticks either, so D tier. What in the hell is this? Got a deep. It looks like a bulky ass controller. C tier. The DualShock PlayStation controllers. I'm giving them A tier. It was their first. PlayStation's first controller was a good one. I could say that. I mean, the DualShock ones. PS2. Same thing. The GameCube controller. This was so much better than the N64 controller. It was so much better in every single way. The bulky ass original Xbox controller. This one. The first 2 Xbox controllers just didn't have that good. Honestly, they're B tier controllers actually. You know, the original Xbox controllers were just kind of mid. I don't know. The Xbox 360 controller. It's God tier. God tier. The PS3 controller. It's. I'm gonna give it an S tier because I used to play PS3 a lot. The Wii nunchucks. Listen, the Wii. I hear people not liking this as much anymore because most controllers were kind of a fad. But the Wii controllers were still pretty good. And they're classic, so I'm giving it S tier. And these actually I don't know why. why this Wii controller has no grips. Basically, like a PlayStation controller had no grips. I'm going A tier. This one does have grips, so you know what? You need this S tier. The PS3 motion control. Who used this? Who bought this? I'm going to C tier because no one bought it. The Wii U pad. The Wii U pad. Like, this controller is honestly A tier for me. Everything on this controller feels fantastic. The gamepad is pretty good. I'll say that. And now the Wii U controller. I haven't personally used this, but it looks pretty good. I'm giving it S tier because you know. I don't even. Is that the UA controller? I don't know what that is. But it looks mid. C tier. I don't know. The PS4 controller. One of the most comfortable feeling controllers ever to be held by me. I love the controller so much. So. Xbox One controller. Yeah, this is a pretty good controller. I'll give it A tier. You know what? I think. Yeah, the 360 controller is better. Sorry. I gotta look. What is that? What was it? What's up with that? What the hell? That looks kind of weird. These three are just kind of necessary. You're going in. All three of them are going to A tier. Because like there's like two joysticks and it's like something else. The Nintendo Switch the Switch controllers. All I gotta say is Joy-Con drift. But realistically, these controllers are really good. The Switch controllers are pretty good, but they got that infamous Joy-Con drift. It's basically the same thing, so. Oh, it's that Xbox Series X controller? I believe these like two of those are the same, honestly. I'm gonna put them both in A tier. Both those going to A tier. Now what the hell is that? Was it like some kind of dance pad? No. That's some weird game controller pad. I have no idea what the hell that's for. Either way, who would buy that? D tier. The PS5 controllers. S tier, bro. These two controllers are really good. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment, like, hit that notification bell so you can notify future videos. Without further ado, bye-bye!